Three signs of a man that's been broken on sight. Smiles in the daylight but cries when he hides. Everybody asks if he's doing alright, but they don't see the demons that are keeping him up at night. He don't answer calls, he don't answer texts. Got a million thoughts and they all feel like threats. Feels overwhelmed, got the weight on his chest, trying to fight every battle while he never gets rest. That voice in his head keeps telling him lies, saying he'll never be enough no matter how hard he tries. So he builds up walls and he stays alone, rather suffer in silence than let his pain be known. He's breaking apart but nobody knows, carrying pain that he never shows. Lost in the dark with nowhere to go, fighting a war that he faces alone. He's calling for help without making a sound, trying to stay standing while he's falling down. And every day's harder than the day before, but he keeps on walking cause he can't stop anymore. Now we can't sleep, staring up at the ceiling, reliving every mistake and every painful feeling. Mind keeps racing, he can't hit the brakes, thinking about every wrong turn and every chance he didn't take. The sun comes up and he puts on a face, pretending he's fine while he's losing the race. Too much caffeine just to make it through the day, trying to drown out his thoughts any way that he can. Nobody sees how close he is to the edge, how he's balancing his life on a crumbling ledge. He keeps saying I'm good when he's falling apart, because admitting he's hurting is the hardest part. Breaking apart but nobody knows, carrying pain that he never shows. Lost in the dark with nowhere to go, fighting a war that he faces alone. He's calling for help without making a sound, trying to stay standing while he's falling down. And every day's harder than the day before, but he keeps on walking cause he can't stop anymore. The things that he loved don't feel the same, the passion is gone and he's lost the flame. Everything's gray where there used to be color. He feels disconnected from his friends and his brothers, wishing he could go back and rewrite the past, take back the mistakes that happened too fast. But time keeps moving and it won't slow down, so he's left picking up pieces that he never found. He knows he needs help, but he don't know who. Every hand that's reached out feels too good to be true, and deep down inside he's becoming afraid that if nothing changes he might just fail. So if you know a man who's suddenly gone quiet, don't assume that he's strong enough to fight it. Sometimes the loudest cries are the ones never heard, hidden behind silence instead of words. Maybe he's holding on by a thread tonight, praying tomorrow somehow makes things right. You know, I still catch myself checking my phone in the middle of the night. I don't even realize I'm doing it. Sometimes I wake up, see the screen light up, and for a split second I wonder if it's you. Part of me still thinks that maybe one day you'll call, maybe things won't work out the way you planned, or maybe you'll just have one of those nights where you can't sleep and need someone to talk to. I know it's probably stupid, I know life has moved on and things are different now, but there are some habits that are hard to break when someone meant that much to you. Every now and then I'll find myself looking back through old messages, remembering conversations that didn't seem important at the time, but somehow mean everything now. It's strange how the things you used to take for granted become the things you miss the most. I don't really expect the phone to ring anymore, but if I'm being honest, a part of me still hopes it will. Not because I think it will fix everything, but because it would mean that, for just a moment, we weren't complete strangers to each other.